Yo, what's up, people? What's up? This is Tireo, and I'm back, y'all, with another video and also another truthful topic and another truthful message. And in this message, y'all, I'm going to be talking about how you fear your own purpose and destiny. You fear your own purpose and destiny. Now, before I get off into this message, I gotta say this. If you are not spiritual, this message is not for you. If you think everything is a game, this message is not for you. If you are a person to whereas you don't even care about God's plan for your life, this message is not for you, okay? It's not for you, so don't waste your time, don't waste my time, don't waste God's time, don't even waste the people's time, okay? Now, back to this message. You fear your own purpose and destiny. Y'all, I gotta say this and I gotta tell y'all people the truth, okay? A lot of people, y'all, a lot of people right now, it's a lot of people out there, and it's a lot of you who listening to this. It's a lot of people out there to whereas they know they're supposed to walk with God. They know they're supposed to follow God's plan for their life. They know what God is calling it. They know what God is calling them to do. They know. But I'm going to tell you the reason why they don't want to do it and they can't do it. Because they fear their own purpose and destiny in God. They fear it. A lot of people, y'all, they are really afraid of God's plan for their life. They really are, man. This is some serious stuff. A lot of people, they're just afraid of following God's plan for their life. And a lot of you who listening to this, you fear your own purpose. Now, somebody may say, well, Tiara, how can you fear your own purpose? Trust me, you can fear your own purpose. You can fear what God is calling you to do. And a lot of people, it's their biggest fear. They are afraid to do what God is calling them to do. You are afraid of your own purpose, man. You want to know why you are afraid of your own purpose? Because your purpose doesn't add up with what you want to do in life. Your purpose don't agree with you. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people, y'all, they scared. A lot of people, they really fear their own purpose. So this what they'll do, y'all. This is what people do when they fear their own purpose and their own destiny. This is what they do. They try to go do something else in life. They run from it. They try to gimmick the next person's purpose. They try to be like the next person. They try to, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like some people even hide it. They'll try to cover it up and hide it and act like they don't even know what their purpose is. Some people do that. Some people will lie to you and try to make it look like they don't even know what their own purpose is because deep down in their hearts, they fear their own. And this is what people do. People, they either run from their purpose because they fear it. They either try to go do something else because they fear their real purpose. This is the truth. I gotta say this right quick. There's a lot of people out there, y'all. They know deep down in their hearts they're supposed to be walking with God, right? Following God's plan. This is what they'll do. They so afraid of doing what God telling them to do, they'll just go to school. They'll go to school. Some people will go to school and just be and just take classes on anything. Some people will literally go to school, go to college, and take classes on a bunch of nonsense instead of just following God's purpose for their life. But they scared to follow God's purpose for their life, so they'll just go to school. Some of them will just go to school. Some people will even just run to relationships. Certain people, they'll run to relationships because they fear being single. See what I'm saying? Now watch this. God may be calling you to be single. You want to know why? Because he may be calling you to be single due to the plan and the purpose that's on your life. But since you are so afraid of being single for God, you'll run to a relationship. You'll run to a marriage. Come on, man. Think about it for a minute. Half of the people, y'all, who are in relationships, they're really in relationships because they're scared of being single. They fear being single. They are afraid to stand alone. They are afraid, and some people are afraid to live alone. So they'll run from being single and they'll go get with anybody. And guess what? You still gonna mess up your life because that's not God's destiny and purpose for you. See what I'm saying? And y'all, people do it all the time, man. People are afraid of their own purpose. It's a lot of brothers. I'm talking to you brothers right quick on this one. I gotta say it. It's a lot of men out there who scared too. A lot of men are scared of their own purpose. So what? They do it. They do it. A lot of dudes are just hang with the crowd. They'll just go with the flow, hanging with the crowd, going to the clubs, just drinking and smoking, just chasing behind women. But in reality, they scared of their own purpose, so they'll just run to the world. They'll just run to anything. Dudes do it too. Dudes run to relationships too, man. Trust me, I know a lot of dudes who married to the wrong woman because they fear their own purpose. Seriously. And then here it is. When you fear your own purpose, you begin to make excuses. Well, Tireo, no one's perfect, I was born with this. I was born with that. My mama told me do it. My daddy told me do it. Y'all, it's all excuses. The excuses gotta stop. Because let me tell you something, if you keep making excuses, you're going to find yourself right in the pits of hell. There are no excuses. Just tell the truth. You fear your own purpose and your own destiny. That's why you're doing the stuff you're doing. I'm going to tell you, a lot of you all right now are in relationships that's not even ordained by God, and you're going to stay in it. The reason why you're going to stay in that mess, the reason why you're going to stay in that cursed mess, because you fear your own purpose. That's why you're going to stay in it. This is why a lot of people, y'all, don't have the guts to give it all up and follow God. You want to know why? Because they fear their own purpose. But let me tell you something, man. You people are listening to a brother. I did it. I gave it up. Because I was not about to walk around in fear of my own purpose. Jesus told me to drop out of school. I dropped out of high school. Jesus told me to start speaking truth. I started speaking truth. Jesus told me to travel the world. I started traveling the world. I did everything on the list that Jesus told me to do. Jesus told me to have a son. And guess what? I had a son. I'm not a coward, man. I'm not scared. This is real. This ain't a game, man. This ain't a game. And see, y'all, this is why I'm so bold for God, because I'm not afraid of my own purpose. I know I'm going to tell y'all something. My own purpose can get me in trouble. My own purpose can get me killed. My own purpose can get me in the world of trouble because of the fact it's God's plan for me. And guess what? I don't fear it. I don't. Come on, y'all. Look at all that crazy deep stuff I be talking about. I be talking about stuff that preachers will never discuss with you. You see what I'm saying? I talk about stuff that can literally get me killed. Seriously. But yet, I still do it because I don't fear my own purpose. I'm not afraid of my purpose, man. I know what comes with my purpose. I'm not afraid of my purpose. You don't see me just being afraid or being a coward or hiding behind Christianity or I'm hiding behind church or I'm hiding behind a pastor. I'm not hiding behind anything. You folks see me standing bold, speaking truth, holding it down for Jesus because I'm not afraid of my own purpose. But here it is. But what about you? What about you out there? You scared of your own purpose. You're scared. You're scared. That's why you're running. That's why you ran to the woman. That's why you ran to the man. That's why you ran to that false crazy marriage. That's why. That's why you run into them crazy relationships. Because you fear your own purpose. You scared. You scared, man. You scared. That's why you got to keep going around your family and your friends and all this nonsense, stupid stuff you doing. You scared of your own purpose. You fear it. That's why you can't do it now. And a lot of people, y'all, they can't do what God is calling them to do because they fear their own purpose. And guess what, y'all? Jesus said, I didn't give you the spirit of fear. Jesus didn't give you the spirit of fear. That stuff is coming from Satan himself. Satan got you scared of your own purpose, man. Y'all, here it is. Look at all these Christianity speakers. They fear their own purpose. That's why they can't tell you the truth. They're too scared. They in fear. This is why I will never take preachers seriously. Because preachers are in fear, man. They are petrified to discuss deep topics with you. They are afraid to speak the truth because they fear their own purpose, man. They scared. So this is what they all do. They build churches and they hide behind Christianity. That's what they do. All of if y'all notice something about Christians, all of them hide behind Christianity. Why do all these Christians hide behind Christianity? Because they scared of their own purpose. They scared to leave Christianity. They scared to take here it is. They scared to leave Christianity. They scared to take a true stand. They scared to speak truth. They scared to voice how they really feel on the inside. They all scared. So this is what they do. They hide behind religions. That's what they do, y'all. You folks out there used to do it. You used to do it scared of your own purpose. Petrified to speak how you feel. Scared to do what God is calling you to do because you scared, man. You scared. Y'all, I'm telling the truth, man. I'm telling the truth. And it's time for you all out there to stop fearing your own purpose and destiny. Because let me tell you something. You ain't getting no real blessings from God until you get in your purpose. I don't care who you are. I don't care. I don't care who you are. You want to know why your life is crumbling and falling apart? You want to know why your life is so depressive? Because you ain't doing what God calling you to do because you scared of your own purpose. And let me tell y'all something, man. God will hold all your blessings in heaven until you get in your purpose. He will hold that stuff until you hit 80 years old. God don't care. God will hold your blessings and he won't release that stuff to you until you get in your purpose. This is not a game. Seriously, you can't just bully your way into the blessings of God. God don't work that way. You can't just go to God and say, hey, God, bless me. It don't work that way. Blessings are earned. And you have to earn every single one of them when you're walking with God. And I'm going to be honest. A lot of you all, man, a lot of you people right now, you are praying to God to help you with a lot of stuff in your life. And let me tell you something. You better stop being scared to get in your purpose. Because if you need God to do all this stuff for you, then guess what? God is going to need you to get in your purpose and stop being afraid of your own purpose. Seriously. A lot of you women out there, you know what you're supposed to be doing for God, but you're scared of your own purpose. A lot of you brothers out there, you even know what you're supposed to be doing for God, but you are afraid of your own purpose, man. And y'all, I got to say it right quick. Jonah was afraid of his own purpose. Yeah, he was scared. God told Jonah to go speak to them people. Jonah was running from that stuff, man, doing his own thing. Jonah was afraid of his own purpose. He was scared. He was scared that God was calling him to do all that stuff, man. Seriously. This is the truth. And God will always tell you to do something that your flesh don't agree with. That's right. So with all that being said, y'all, this Tireo.